Checks complete. We're ready.
Hey guys, CRL Rosberg back at it again for another video. This time we're back for another league race in URC. This time we're at the French Grand Prix. You might be wondering, which you're probably not, on why Austria is before France. Mainly because URC follows the real life calendar, so on the Tuesday after a race we do that Grand Prix. Thing is, with France we had to skip it because of F1 2019's release, so we did Austria, now we're doing France. And if you guys aren't aware, I hate Paul Ricard on this game. Like, I don't know, I didn't like it on the last game either. It's just, the track just doesn't suit me in the slightest. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. But qualifying, as you can see, we're on the medium compound tyres. This is to do the medium to hard strategy, which is better than doing one stop. No, which is better than doing a two stop on the softs. As you can see, going through turn 1 and 2 could have been a bit quicker. Turn 3 and 4, not too bad. Turn 4 could have taken a better line for turn 5 and turn 6. These are two corners that I was kind of struggling with, you know, just understeer, pushing you out and then getting on the power. As you can see, we just went too wide through there. I'm not sure what corner that is, to be honest, but as you can see, go down the massive straight, you're going to be looking for, well, after where the curb starts on the outside, you're going to turn in. You want to take as much curb as possible on the inside of the first part, and then obviously the same for the second, but we didn't quite do that. As you can see, this lap is so scruffy. I didn't do that much qualifying practice, and I'm going to pay the price for it. That is for sure. As you can see, we're already in P11, so it's not great at the moment. Turning in a little bit of understeer, just a little bit too much, getting on the power. Not too bad a run on the exit. Coming in for the left-hander, turning in 4th gear. Straighten her up, a little bit outside the track limits, but I mean, we can get away with that. Through here, don't know what I'm doing. That is like dreadful. And then, yeah, the lap was just not good at all. Like I said, I didn't do any qualifying practice, so yeah, I was going to pay the price. You can see we're P6 at the moment. I think we actually do slip down to P7, as you can see we do. Joe gets pole, as you would expect, one of the quickest on the game at the moment. And a more so Leopard fends, who's Australian. Marvin overkills myself, Thomas, Danny, and Flying Rosie in P10. Not a large grid this time, 13 drivers, which, I mean, I guess it helps us, there's less fast people, but unfortunately all the fast people are ahead of us. So, might have to make of that what you will, but I did do a little bit of race practice, and I was quite comfortable, but again, I don't like Paul Ricard. It's a track I actually despise. I would have rather just not have done this race, but I have to represent VSR here, so gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. You know, F1 drivers, they have to do races that they don't like, or even races where they probably just want to give up in, but they gotta do it, so we're gonna have to sit through the pain of this dreadful circuit and just get on with it. Hopefully we can get a good start. You know, we're P7, so we're gonna need a good start. My starts are great on this game, gotta be honest. If you saw Austria, won't spoil anything if you want to go back and watch it, but it wasn't fantastic. But we're going to get ready for the 5 red lights for the French Grand Prix. We've got 4 and 5. It's lights out and away we go. We get a very, very average start. It was not great. We're in the slipstream of Marvin in the Renault. We're going to go up his inside. We know that we can make 2 moves here. Braking late, turning it a little bit late. Going to push out our teammate overkills. We tried our best to avoid it, but it was a little bit difficult with that understeer to turn 1. And he was actually on the racing line, so it was a little bit hard. Giving space to anyone on the inside, but we managed to secure the place quite well. And as you can see, understeering again through here. But we have secured P5 off the start, so 2 moves into turn 1. So basically we did the job that we needed to do. As you can see, Leopard is just in front of us, but I think he's going to be looking to make a move on Orso, who started second. No, not quite. He's going to tuck in behind. Actually, no, wait. There's someone else. It's Vence who's actually ahead of him. Never mind. Vence is getting all over. He's all over the place at the moment. He's just a little bit eager on the power by the look of it. Just getting on too much of the curves or something, and just completely blowing up. I was a little bit cautious with Vence, considering he is Australian. He might lag a little bit, but instead of lagging, he's going to just have a Tokyo drift moment off the circuit. So that makes my job a little bit easier of having to overtake cars if they just slide off the circuit. So I guess it helps me. So Joe, I'm pretty sure, is leading ahead of also Leopard and myself. Vence now into P5. You can see a little bit of understeer. But at this point, tyre temps are very important at Paul Ricard. You got to really ease off in terms of pace to make sure that you can get these tyres to the pit window, because you just drive 100%, they won't even last a lap. So it's a bit of a challenge. As you can see, we are, and also you got to manage your engine temps. That's just the thing, the game, which of course increases the element of strategy. So you got to play with the fuel. The ERS management around this circuit is also quite difficult. The engine temps and the tyres. So there's a lot of strategy that's going to go into this race. So, well, that's what we race for, isn't it? And it's quite enjoyable, to be honest. But as you can see, Leopard and Joe battling away, and these two, like I think I might have mentioned it in Austria, they have two very aggressive drivers that don't really like each other, but I think there is that respect on the circuit, which is what we always want to see. Morso and myself were kind of just sitting here letting these two play it out, because we know they're aggressive, and myself and Morso, us being aggressive drivers, but we know in terms like strategy-wise we've got to sit back. But coming through here on lap 8, I was quite close to Morso, and I knew he wasn't planning to make a move on Leopard, so I was going to try and have a pop down the inside. We have a look, braking late, but as you can see, we nearly hit the back of Leopard, running right off the circuit. But we managed to make the move on Morso. He's going to have a much better run on the exit though, and I know he's going to be looking for an overtake, so we put it up into the inside line. Currently in overtake, burning up our ERS and fuel to try and maintain this place, and he slips in behind. I'm not quite going a little, but we kind of defended a little bit coming through the corner. We understeer a lot, and I'm praying that Morso doesn't come up the inside through here, but we managed to make the move stick. Now at this point I was kind of just shitting myself, because I thought I hit Morso like through the corner and he might have got wing damage. And I was panicking in the Xbox party to just like, oh really, like it would have been so unfair if he got wing damage, because everyone was just braking so early ahead of me and I just didn't expect it. And we nearly rammed into the back of Leopard, but we made the move stick anyway. As you can see, Leopard and Joe, they're going hammer and tongs at it. And as you can see, Joe actually getting held up mid-corner, and I saw this as an opportunity to strike. As you can see, darting to the outside, getting the slipstream off Leopard, trying to make this move on Joe to get into P2, because I felt we were getting held up in this race and I wanted to get a move on. But Joe with the inside line around that corner, I mean, it's just difficult to try and make a move that way. The front pack is kind of spread out a little bit. It's top 4, I think, but I think everyone else is going to start cloning in again. Joe defending his place very nicely. He obviously wants to stay cemented to the back of Leopard. He doesn't want him to get away. I did feel that at the time I might have been the quickest man in this group, which is incredible considering I hate the track. I just hate everything about it. Like even like just tire saving, I just don't like it doing it on this circuit. But Leopard pits, he's going to be going onto the the hard compound tyres. And myself, Joe, Morso, and some others in this group have continued on. I'm pretty sure it was just Leopard and Vence that pit in our group. But we're going to be sticking to the back of Joe throughout this sort of section, just to kind of get slipstream and try and save our fuel in ERS. Although we don't really need to save fuel, but I kind of overfueled it, which wasn't a great idea. But you live and you learn, I guess. As you can see, a little bit of understeer through the penultimate corner, but obviously at the end of the lap you just push on these tyres and just do what you want. So as you can see, we're going to come into the pits, slowing it down for the speed, and we've got a penalty. Not quite sure why that's happened, but we've got to live with it. But we're going to be putting on the hard.
Go, exit now. We're racing on the exit. Exit now.
I've got to be honest, I'm that must have been the worst 10 seconds in league racing I've ever seen. I've come into the pits, I've done the speed that the game's asked me to do, and then it's gone, no mate, you're over the speed limit, so we're going to give you a 5-second time penalty. And I know I haven't shown it in the video, but I know for a fact I selected to do the one stop on the strategy of like graphic. I chose to go to mediums and then put hards on. I've been put on another set of mediums, and do you know what? I don't know. Joe, he realises that I've made a bit of a cockwomble of this, and he's just let me go. But oh, it's so frustrating, considering, you know, I felt I was perhaps one of the quickest, if not the quickest, in that group, and now I've been cut by the game by, first of all, being given a 5-second time penalty that I don't deserve, and I've been put on the wrong tyres. We catch Leopard. He was like 2 seconds ahead, but we catch him and go up his inside. Leopard, he gets straight back past us with the cutback, but we've got the DRS. We're going to put it into overtake just to make the move, because, you know, this is wasting my time at this point, and I kind of just want to get that move done and over with, get past him. But we overshoot the corner, but I just parked the bus on him into turn 2. Joe's having a look on our inside now with nearly 3 wide coming into turn 3. But we get the move done. Leopard and Joe, they're going to start battling a little bit. But yeah, that was really frustrating. It was really annoying, really upsetting that happened. I don't know why it happened. Let's see, lap 21. We're still on the medium compact tyres. Our tyres are going to be really worn at this point. I let Joe go past. He was kind of just sitting on my DRS and my slipstream just to pull away from Leopard, which we did. Leopard's going to be on a little bit worn, a little bit worse tyres. As you can see, pitting this time, really taking it easy. We get a warning for exceeding track limits for coming into the pits. What? Oh, I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, now we got to serve our 5-second time penalty. Yep. Come on, boys. Yep, get these tyres changed. Whoop-de-doo.
Go now.
I don't know. I know I can't really prove that I had selected to do medium to hards. I don't show the little graphic in the corner on the HUDs, and I don't show the opening strategy like on the grid. But I can tell you I did select to do medium and hards. The game has decided, nah, we're not going to let you do that. Joe's won the race, and yeah, bit annoying. We've got to come home for P7 out of 11 drivers, but I think I can take away positives from this race. The start was quite enjoyable. What else? And we did actually have pace at a track that I didn't like, and considering I don't like the track, I think the track has also decided to bite me in the arse and say that it doesn't like me either. Yeah, as you can see, Joe and Leopard on the podium, along with Morso in third. Would have inherited that position from myself. Yeah, bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Oh, no, never mind, it was Morso that got second, because Leopard had penalties. Overkill's got fourth, so it's a good result for VSR anyway. Fens in fifth, KJ, myself, Rosie and Marvin. The only finishes on the lead lap. I don't know, I can't read that Gamertag. Got P10. Excuse me, got P10, but he was a lap down. And although it says Thomas was 11th, a lap down, he actually retired. And so did Zelchi. But yeah, that is the French Grand Prix. Would have hoped for a better result, but I mean, sometimes these things happen. We know that the pace was there, so we're going to take that. We've got to see the positives in the sort of negative races. We know the pace was there, the consistency was there, and the racecraft, the strategy was also kind of on point, I think, apart from the game cucking me. But it is what it is. These things happen. We've got to get along with it. But guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We've surpassed 900 subscribers, so the road to 1k is well and truly on now. And hopefully we can get there by the end of the year would be great, but I mean, to get another 100 subscribers is quite a journey, but we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Like the video if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Cheers.